for battle.
Yeah, it's
gonna be all about
Zeus,
rotations.
Zeus has the BZZ has the Arcana. They won. It's done. Or at least Smoke here. BZZ on the Zeus. RMN, who played fantastic Beastmaster last game, will be on the Wisp. Yol again playing the Earth Spirit. Boast on the CK, and Ghostic with the offlane Void. They're making some moves in the jungle here. They're gonna.
Okay, they're
Might
pausing.
just be getting wards out. They're not gonna be able to get a huge engagement off here unless the Lion really decides to feel emboldened to go traverse the jungle by himself, which I don't. This early, I mean, a smoke right off the bat. I mean, maybe not. It's not like he really wants to get a ward up by himself this early. It's not too big of a deal. Oh, the Mango Gaming. I like it.
Bikini. Did I miss it? It's only one mango.
Yeah,
You're gonna
but
find
the
this
CK
lion,
needs this.
but a
And
good stun.
perfect
But the road's gonna
the
hit.
mini Ravage comes out, and alright, so they're gonna get one. I mean, that's probably best case scenario for Broodmothers, because that could have went a lot worse. Because that level 1 engagement is actually pretty strong from F5. So just losing the Lion, who's already gonna be back up before the laning phase begins, not terrible whatsoever. And actually went to the Zeus too, so that actually is a pretty big deal.
Yep, he's already bringing a bottle, so
Yeah,
that's gonna make his lane a lot easier now.
Yeah. Pre-rune as well too.
The
I'm not gonna give him the bounty.
He doesn't need it now. He already has his bottle, there's really no need to.
And Wisp has his bottle now too.
Yeah, I think that's way better. Zeus doesn't he's got his bottle. He'll be able to see us just fine, especially with clarity too, so. Yeah, that's...
Look at Kaiser. He went for a magic wand. First item against the Zeus.
Hell yeah! Get some cheap stats, why not? Oh, look at this Zeus right clicks! I love it. The Fairy Fire doing work. Oh, Bo's getting aggressive really early here. Alright, so you have your Ursa Void matchup, which you were very vociferous about earlier. What do you... I don't know. Well, see, they actually decided to do the dual lane, which I think is pretty smart too. Like we saw, I mean, the offlane Void is just so underwhelming without without getting a little bit of space.
Yeah, and I think this way they at least can get some levels and not just tank the Void completely.
Sure. Yeah, it's not terrible. But yeah, like you said, I mean, the Fury Stripes are just destroying. I mean, that's why they got so much regen. I mean, Ghostic's gonna need all of it too.
He's getting some CS. I think this is okay.
Yeah, that was the point. It doesn't need a lot. Void did not need a lot by any means, but you don't want to. Uh-oh.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, I think he used the. No, he saved the mango still too. The Wisp with the early bottle just making him just. He had to use all the bottle charges, but well worth it there for first blood.
Yeah, they're gonna get
not
both
first blood,
runes.
second one. Yeah, and that's the thing too with having that early lead on both of those heroes already. Like an Invoker's not like he's really good at contesting runes anyway. He's got the cold snap leveled up, but the lane's pushed in. There's not a whole lot he can do at this point. What do you think the Furion build is this game? I know there's the great thing about the hero is just the innate versatility with the item builds, but gets the red option this time around.
For the most part, I think most of them goes for the drums phase build, but I think maybe you should consider maybe a Maelstrom even in this game.
Oh, definitely Maelstrom.
Something
Not
for
yet,
the
not
Phantasm.
Yeah, a lot of pressure.
He's
here.
so poor. He has one last two. For now. Pretty rough lane.
But now the it's not been too easy for him, honestly, and this Earth Spirit now trying to make the a little more difficult here for the Enigma, who already has just picked up the Soul Ring here.
But they
Which will really
dewarded
make
the
things go a
ward
lot
that was
faster.
there, and they also have vision, so I don't think he can do much there. Kaiser is
No,
playing
there-
really aggressive, even though he can see the air spirit.
Yeah, Zeus has no mana though, so he's perfectly fine. The bottle will be here in a few seconds, but right now he's secure a little bit more CS here.
Hill is also
There you
sitting
go.
here.
He's going
and
in.
The wall misses.
Oh, great time, pulse snap, great reaction time here. Ancient Prophet's gonna come in and they're gonna try to get a kill here. The Wisp trying to keep him alive, but he'll sacrifice his life. The Earth Spike will just do so much damage, but they will be able to finish off the Natures. The mini ravages from this Lion though.
Yeah, it was a good attempt of a counter ink, but just the Sunstrike! It's actually gonna hit him!
What a snipe! What a snipe! See, that's huge too.
Yeah, that's amazing for him.
That's
Good job from Furion. He scouted with the trees. It ended up giving the Invoker the kill, so...
meanwhile though, Havos has just been left completely up by himself. So
I mean, how's an Ursa gonna deal with a Chaos Knight? That's my question.
I don't really think there is real no way. No one defined way, which is why he's gonna have to rely on the rest of his team. I mean, it's a very good question. But they can definitely itemize around it though too. He's like the big threat, and the nice thing is that he's gonna be the only really big war. I mean, obviously the Zeus can do a little bit of snowballing, but at the same time, like later in the game, he'll be the only major core. So if Furon will have a good amount of farm, and as will the Ursa and Invoker, so they'll be able to contest it later in the game. It's the mid game that's going to be difficult.
The thing is that Kaiser already has his Midas coming up on the courier.
Yeah,
5 minutes.
That's
so...
what I'm saying. Like we never got to see the power of the the Classic Sword Invoker because it just wasn't a thing last game because he never got a chance to even get online. So. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty brutal. Boots and Midas already finished up 5.5 minutes in.
Wisp is doing some farming. He tried, at least. Didn't work out so well for him.
Compare the off lanes, I feel like Ghost 6 getting quite a bit out. I mean, the rotation from the Nature's Prophet, even though he died though, I mean, it's still well worth it. He wasn't getting a whole lot done against the Chaos Knight, so...
The good thing is that S22, he can always just go to the jungle. He tried helping mid, but it wasn't necessary.
Minus first major item, and he's still able to pick up a kill.
Wait, did Wisp die on purpose? I don't think so. He has a lot of unreliable gold.
Yeah, he didn't buy out. Yeah, I think that was an accident. The pooch in the background?
Yeah.
I thought you just got like a keyboard from the 1980s and you were trying to type on it, and I realized it's
No, you caught me off guard, so I need to pet him while I talk.
Of course.
So he won't get mad. Wait,
nice
they're going on bottom
here. Ursus he's gonna pop the ultimate. He's really gonna mitigate a lot of damage here. Sunstrike off the mark. Hex comes out, but Ghost
There's
is gonna
an
be
enigma
okay.
with a black
They're
hole.
gonna commit the black hole here. Still the time walk available though in 2 seconds, so he's gonna be okay.
And a
black
wild
hole expended
Hervost
for naught.
appears.
They're still gonna be able to take out Enigma as well. Yul's very, very low, and they're gonna pop the Chronosphere. He's still gonna get one more hit, and he will go down.
He died to the creep, I think.
Yeah. So it's gold split, so played better than it could have been. But yeah, first black hole, very, very underwhelming. The Ursa barely making away with his life.
And a really good rotation from Hervost. He got a kill over there. Ursa somehow survived that. I'm not really sure how.
Sunstrike off the mark.
That was almost amazing.
That's the thing too. That's a nice way to kind of keep game even while you're still farming. Like, you get XP from it. Obviously, get the gold and get kills. So it's a nice way to contribute, not really contribute. I'm still
What about the
farming
courier
game.
snipes? I'm waiting for the courier snipes.
Up here, but I was really just kind of I think he's just trying to find the Zeus, but Zeus is already in position for the runes, so... Oh, the League of Legends rune here. Yeah, the Zeus isn't gonna be able to get with the
Yeah,
Force Spirits will chase him
gonna
off for
walk
the time
there.
being. This is actually really huge though. Yul's gonna get the lane to himself, which is absolutely huge because you want to get that magnetized. Levels are so important on this Earth Spirit here.
I just hope our man is not gonna die to neutrals again. He's taking a lot of damage from these bears.
Gotta get the armlet for if he's gonna farm like that.
Ah, I wish someone did that in a pro game. He's so amazing.
Farming carry Wisp.
Yeah. That's
Hand of Midas
so much
for
fun to watch.
Havost.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
He's got the Midas recipe on himself, yeah.
I mean... I guess that late game, I don't think they can deal with a really farmed Chaos Knight. Gonna go on Nature's Prophet.
Got the stun up, here comes the Wisp. Yeah, that's very easy
First
kill.
hit crit.
It
Minus
even
armor,
goes
you're
to
not getting-
RMN too. Get a little bit of farm for yourself, brother. Alright, so I'm really hoping here that Focus opts just to keep the casual Morbid Mask and goes right into Blink. Because that's how you're going to be able to disrupt this team, because you need some form of initiation, because the line and the Enigma, he's going to try to walk up and do the black hole again, but you need some sort of jump. You need to be able to create the chaos within the team fight.
We didn't even talk about Enigma.
Well, it's pretty standard. The only thing you really need to note is what item he's going to go for first. It looks like the mechanism's going to be the route, but it's
He's
not
pretty
too
late
fast.
on the mech.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not fast at all, so it's...
I think he tried one too many failed rotations. He's gonna have black hole up again.
Money changes hands.
The Aether Lens. It's gonna be the next pickup for BZZ, and it looks like this is the fight they want to take here. Rissa pops the ultimate. Making a lot of damage up to
Oh, the black hole was
no
cancelled!
black. Yep. By the Thunderbolt. Great timing there. Reaction time was fantastic. Kaiser not long for this world. Magnetize, another stun coming out. Ultra kill for
Ultra
Havost.
kill for Havost.
On top of just picking up the Midas as well. So this will be a full team wipe here.
Oh my god, he just got a rampage!
A 10-minute rampage.
Oh,
my
with the
god.
DD. I didn't notice the DD.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like you see the Midas and you think, okay, maybe we can punish this, but yeah, not gonna happen. Unbelievable. Huge 3k gold swing almost, and XP just off the charts here.
What is this money? A
Something
bracer.
coming on the courier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
almost
he's
a
got
drum.
Yeah, he almost got full drop from that. So
I think
that's,
yeah, he got it. He has the stashed recipe, so he got the drums.
that's pretty much as good as you can expect it. Like you pick up a Midas and then you get ultra. Like there's really.
And
I
you
think
just
that's
get a
farm
casual rampage
optimization.
in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think
That's like the dream scenario.
You really can't ask for a whole lot more, I don't think. Zeus all comes out, possibly just scouting. Oh no, that was just a Thunderbolt.
Right there, jumping on bottom. Where's that? Oh,
a
the
lot
bash!
of gold if he can get that.
The
He's got
bash
the face boost
killed
up
him!
again, but the Wisp. Oh my gosh.
He had
Wisp
him. If
too
Void
strong.
didn't bash him, I think he would have gotten him, but...
I don't know, the Wisp relocate just so on point there. The synergy between F5 right now is just off the charts here, and it's... I'm not gonna, I never call a game too early, but it's starting to look less and less promising for Broodmothers here, as the Nature's Prophet just dead to rights. Kill after kill. It's not quite as much of a momentum swing as last game, but it's getting slowly. Their win conditions
I do
still a
think
lot
that
better
in
too.
this game, they have a higher chance of coming back. Like,
Yeah,
kind of
that's...
have ways to deal with other team lineups, so I don't think it's as bad as game 1.
Yeah, and Mech is now completed on the Enigma, just picked it up. So, that'll be huge. But, yeah, level 11 already on the Chaos Knights, you get the level 2 Phantasm, which is up and ready to go, and he'll have drums when he comes back, so it'll be, Illusion will be a little more tanky.
Time
I mean, I know that Kaiser
Oh,
had
he
Midas.
whipped the
but-
crow!
Oh,
No! What a blink.
No.
I don't think he saw the blink dagger on the invoker. Kaiser blinks out in the nick of time.
that was an amazing pickoff for them. They're gonna go into
Got
the
the
Roche.
Zeus, and I think they're just gonna let it go. I mean, I know Earthspear can maybe go for the Aegis steal, but
And I think it's a bit too dangerous. They have Black Hole up in
oh, it's
18.
super dangerous. It doesn't mean he's not gonna do it.
He's-
It's super
Yup.
dangerous. I told you.
Okay, he's just gonna give up his life, but Alliance
CIS
crit
Dota,
it.
baby. Urson's gonna get the Aegis, that's huge, and with the Chaos Stage, just gonna run people down.
He got the Void too.
They're gonna
And
relocate,
relocate up.
actually. And then the Blink Dagger. Oh, not on Kaiser's not able to get out. Another Thunderbolt coming out. It's gonna blow him
That's
up.
the
Aegis
Aegis.
already used.
He has a mango. What? The Stunner
Great
and
Earth
Ghost?
Spike here.
Can they
I think
maybe
both-
get something here?
No, Nature's Prophet's coming in. They're gonna try to take out this Wisp.
He's just
but-
gonna die.
Yeah, they'll get the Wisp, but they'll lose yet another hero. There goes the Mango. They're still ready to go here. Zeus is
Zeus
back
is
in
back.
full mana. He's got no ultimate. He already used it earlier. And Ursa's just gonna turn him into food. Yol comes back in. Such a long engagement. He's already alive again. And Rose gets another kill.
They can't kill
Casual-
their Ghost.
Casual minute and a half Roshan fight. Yeah, that was actually 6. There was actually a buyback on the Lion, so he killed all 5 plus a
Oh,
buyback. so
wow.
that's,
But they also got 4 heroes. They got everyone other than her Ghost. So
Dire's top tower is under
like,
attack.
considering where they are in this game, I don't think it's that bad.
no.
but her
what
Rose
did you
did
just tell
pass
me about
Kaiser
3
now.
minutes ago? What did you just tell me? They don't have any way
What
to deal
about
with
her
a really
Rose?
farmed Chaos Knight.
Yeah.
And what just happened? He just got another 4 kills. So I mean, all things
You
considered,
know,
I
I'm
think
right.
it's okay. But
That's not surprising.
Oh
I
my
don't know what you're
gosh.
talking about.
almost. He's just
Her Rose
so
is in a terrible
11
place.
and 1.
They're
How is
gonna
that
get
even-
him. I think they're gonna get him.
Got a TP
They know
available.
where he is. They know. They got him. I think.
This is a
Yep.
huge gold bounty. Huge amount of gold coming in. And
What
the
is he
experience
doing
as
there?
well. He was trying to, he wanted to use the Midas on that hard camp right there.
That was an immediate smoke too. I think they can maybe get more. Relocate out.
Relocate out, they realize that something is up here. Focus is still in the smoke, so... See the Enigma either, who does have Black Hole available. So blink
You're
in from
tanking
Focus, they're just
tower
gonna burn him down.
at 22.
Just gonna destroy him. There's the
Sunstrike?
Chronosphere
Oh.
here. They already used it. Actually, not too much damage here, and he's doing so much here. There's still no CK for 50 seconds. They can actually wipe the entire team here. Ghostic down as well. This is the comeback we were talking about. They have the potential, they have the ways to deal with it, whereas last game they just weren't as well equipped. And,
Radiant's bottom tower
I mean, with that
is under
initial
attack.
pickoff of a Vos, this entire team wipe too, so... That's
Yeah,
what they
that was-
needed.
Look at the
That's what
gold
they
graph.
needed.
That's
Yeah,
actually.
they brought it back. They brought it
They
back
took the
so
lead even.
much. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, it just updated for me. Wow.
Yeah. It updated. It's like jumped.
Yeah, all of a sudden,
Way
hey,
to the top.
we got this. Yeah, so most just trying to get that last Midas usage to be so costly as the rest of his team just can't do a whole lot when he's not in the picture.
Now Kaiser is good, 1500 ahead of him. So
Yeah. Well, and I think that the big thing too is that the Wisp is just not as effective. Without the CK on the board, the Wisp really has no purpose. Like he ended up tethering the Zeus, which I mean that really doesn't do anything.
and I actually think now that I think about it, ow, that was an L. Like
Yes,
Kaiser can deal with Chaos Knight Rose if he gets enough levels and enough farm.
Yeah, and I think this
And
is the
it's-
thing they're doing too. They're splitting up the team. They're not letting them take the fights, and they're taking objectives too. So I mean, it's really they're trying to turn the game around so quickly. They're just playing it their way. This is the way that the Broodmothers wanted to play the game as it started out. They just haven't been able to have the chance just because the Vos has just been such a force. But
Dire's top tower
now with
Yeah, and
him dying
S22
again,
managed to get the drums, and also I think is he building an orchid?
Dire's structures are
yeah, it's not going to be a Veil or anything. So be an
Dire's
Orchid.
top tower is under attack.
I mean, it's not terrible. Earth Spirit taking
Blade
out the
Mail?
Enigma bottom. It could be Blade Mail.
Dire's top
I don't know, I
tower
mean he's not really
has
the
fallen.
priority in these fights, so
Uproot and
interesting.
Yeah, and I don't think Chaos Knight cares about a Blade Mail Nature's Prophet with
No, I
1000
really-
HP.
Yeah, I don't really think that's even a thing, so. Yeah, no, it's an Orchid. It's an Orchid.
But they did get the tier 2 top.
Oh, okay, so this Void's just gonna
Radiant's
pick up his
bottom
Blink now,
tower
so this
is
is gonna
under
be huge.
attack.
Ops does not finish the Vlad's, he's gonna go right for the Blink, so we're gonna get the...
But the question is, let's say you got an amazing Chrono. They don't have a great synergy with it.
No, not at all, but I think that the main thing is just to kind of get themselves into position to kind of set everything up, I guess. I mean, I don't think they drafted the Void for that purpose. I think it's mainly just to kind of keep the heroes grouped up so they can set up their own thing. Yeah, because it's not like Chaos Knight can do anything with the Chronosphere. Zeus
Yeah.
can, technically, and Earth Spirit do like 2 of his skills, so like it's definitely not ideal, but I don't
He
think
can
that was
casually
the
roll
purpose.
into it. That's a
Get
thing.
magnetized ready for afterward.
Yeah. Focus is building a BKB. I assume won't be anything else. So
No, I think that's Aghanim's. Unless that's just a casual Vit
oh,
booster.
right, you're right.
Yeah, there's a point booster there, sweetie.
Missed it.
that big pink.
Yep. I'm not into pink circles, so you know.
Same. Veil actually gonna be the pickup for the Earth Spirit here, so that's...
Yeah, and they immediately smoke. This looks kind of dangerous if they run into Kaiser and Focus at the same time, but just gonna go mid.
The Wisp is close enough to the CK, so it won't be too big of a deal, I think. I think if they really want to push it, they can, but I don't know that they want to.
I think they're looking for a locate play, maybe on Kaiser mid, because they're smoked up.
That's what I thought, but I mean, there's just so much hesitation there. They don't really have, let's check their vision real quick. Yeah, they have no vision at all on the Radiant side, so, I mean, they
They
don't
had
know
a
who's
ward
behind them.
at the Radiant Ancient up until 20 seconds ago.
Yeah, we were talking about the support Zeus. Yeah, he's 4th in the net worth, but it just feels like there's nothing there. Like, he's still working on the Yules here.
Yeah, he died 5 times. That was
Yeah, but that's the thing though. It's like you still get the value because he's getting all of his skills off. So it's if he dies, he's not gonna have another ult. I mean, he might get 1 or 2 more Thunderbolts, but it's really about it. So
But
that's what.
as you
that's why I don't
go
mind the
into
support
late game,
Zeus.
static field is most of Zeus's damage.
Feels
He
very
just needs
nicely,
to
percentage
live
based.
and use spells, basically.
Really? Is that how you play a Zeus? You survive and cast stuff. Okay,
Yeah,
so
but with
this-
Zeus it's more important than on
Yeah.
other heroes most of the time. Like in prolonged fights.
First actually finished off the Mask of Madness, so you see a lot of just easy burst damage coming out here, especially with, I think, no. Okay, so Enigma's not going for the Blink Dagger. Knowing that it's so easily cancelled, he's going for the BKB. He realizes that's the much bigger priority at this point, so... the
I mean,
Ogre
other
Club
than
right away.
Chrono, they don't have any way of stopping him, so... If you have BKB's Black Hole.
Yeah, and I think after seeing that embarrassing 0.2 second black hole bottom, I think he realized
Don't be
that's...
so harsh. Come on.
No, like it's never happened to me. Please, I'm not criticizing. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Like when you see that happen and you realize that one of the best, you know, team fight controlling skills has just been completely like neutralized by PCC. And actually, he's gonna get magnetized right up. He's silenced, pops the back, and he's not gonna be able to get the black hole off. He's just gonna die. Chronosphere
Yeah.
comes out onto the Nature's Prophet and Focus. They're just gonna beat down the Nature's Prophet. He's trying to get the ult off, but there's damage coming out.
Focus
They're
is
just gonna
like
disengage.
playing
Focus
Ranger
is
onto
getting
Rosie.
kited. He's getting kited like nothing other. He might be able to pick up the Zeus. No. Zeus actually last Dark Light is able to finish him off. Wow.
For a
that's-
second there, I thought it was gonna be a good fight for them, but...
That is how you kited Ursa, my friend. Literally just running around you.
I think he made a mistake. Like he needed to stop chasing there. I think, That was way
But
too
the issue is
aggressive at that point.
He's their damage. I mean, with the Invoker, really not being. Mine picks off the Wisp. I think, yeah, he just ran up and fingered him. Okay. Yeah,
You know,
blink and
just
pale.
a-
Okay, so the blink reveal from the line actually caught the Wisp off guard.
I
Feels
may.
almost picked up on BZZ. CK is like, he's like huge. Matt's already finished. The Halberd will be on the way shortly if he opts to that right away. If he doesn't want to go for something else.
Maybe in Sun Y?
I think he already had disassembled it. He had it. And he just assembled it for the Manta.
You can buy it now. Yeah, buy it now.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the Halberd.
You're gonna jump on F22. I think
Yeah, they
he
get
is
the
mega
nice
dead.
scouting ultimate here, and they realize there's no one around, and they're relocated, but not even necessary.
He just wanted assist. Come on, he just wanted an assist.
Get one.
Yeah, he hit him once.
There
He
you
has
go.
17
Easy
assists
gold.
on this
Easy
list.
gold.
They're running it straight into Roche. I don't think Fantastic 5 have time to react to this one.
No, there's no way to scout. They already used the Zeus ultimate for that last pickoff, so there's really nothing they can do at this point. Get a couple pings out, but I mean, they're not going to be able to get a Blink Chrono out there, and there's going to be no follow-up, so... Focus will grab the Aegis one more time. And I think he has the Aghanim Scepter finished on the Courier. Yes, he does. So Aghanim Scepter finished on the Ursa, so that's going to be pretty huge, too. That ultimate off at any time.
I think
Just
Everest
really-
is doing something dangerous again. Okay, no.
Yeah.
I was gonna run into the jungle.
Surprised me. I mean, but at the same time though, like if you're in his position right now, do you really give a shit? Like, do you really care? It's like there's a Wisp behind
it happened
me.
before. And
Sure,
it ended
but
pretty
that was
badly.
3 items ago. Or that was 2 items ago and 8 levels ago. Like
Well, Invoker is 700 gold away from his BKB. That's gonna huge for them, I think.
surprising to see a T1 mid still being up in 24 minutes, but there's just been so much chaos spread around the map that they really haven't bothered with the objectives.
Yeah, they're trying to trade with tier 2 bottom, but I don't think an Ursa can push faster than this CK with Manta.
Hell no.
Yeah, they're just all committing to the tier bottom.
And even with the natures there, it's just very, very slow. And I mean, we're just now seeing this Orchid being picked up now. It's 25 minutes and the Orchid's just being finished, so... I mean, we're hoping for that Maelstrom, but that's not coming anytime soon. So the illusions are going to be able to run rampant. It's really
I mean,
gonna be up to
if he can get the silence on either BZZ, maybe Yol, that's still going to be amazing.
Yeah, but the thing is, their positioning's been really impeccable, I think.
ACS 22 on there. The cliff jungling. Wait, where's... Okay, I can see on the minimap that there's a dial ward on the cliff right next to the tier 2, but it doesn't show on the map. Is it just me?
Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's there. The line's gonna do it right now
Oh.
anyway, so there you go.
Okay,
It doesn't
that
matter.
was weird.
Be boring things.
Yeah, probably.
This Wisp actually has a good amount of farm. Like, I'm really proud. I'd be
He
so
has
happy.
17 assists, 5 kills and
Yeah.
17 assists. That's
And that's
amazing.
I mean, that's pretty much the dream, honestly. Like, he's got... He can really want. Still
And
no
look at
boost.
Zeus.
Doesn't even need
Remember you
boots.
talked about the Ether Lens? He has a Yules and a Blink now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It started off slow, but I mean they had those 2 big pickoffs there, and that one team fight that they were really able to turn things around. So the Eagles was almost done before that, but yeah, getting that blink is going to be absolutely huge. Started off slow, but now we here.
I think Focus might be in trouble.
Yeah,
think
well, I mean,
he's in-
he's.
Nope.
They're gonna commit the Chrono, perhaps. Everyone's outside of this, though. They're not gonna need it.
He's just
Just
gonna
let
die.
It's fine. They're gonna use the Aegis. Not ideally the way you want to use it, but the team's not really mobilizing around him, so this might just be
Nope.
they're just gonna forfeit
He's
his
just
life.
gonna die again.
Yeah. So ultimate this time around, and
Oh,
dead
and mine
fuzzy
is
wuzzy.
dead too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ill is very dead.
boast with kill number 16 already.
He stunned Void just to give Hervos the kill instead of him.
What a guy.
What happened there?
What a player. What a player.
Yeah, he's just a nice guy.
We're gonna let the carry get a little bit more farm here. Alright, now for CK, is it heart time? You just bring the pain, make the illusions literally unkillable?
I think there's something really off about my map. Okay, got it.
Okay, Enigma, he can pick up the BKB at a couple hundred more gold, but I mean it's just the way they've been initiating on this team. It's just like, even if he does get the BKB, just getting that nice black hole, it's gonna be hard to you know, make the right decision. It's like, okay, when's go time here?
I think it's an initiation game. I mean, every time the Fantastic Five
There it
jumps
is.
on them, they're gonna lose the fight.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is they really haven't been able to, you know, pick the fights that they want. And now,
They have
I
a
mean,
smoke on Enigma, and
yeah, I think he's gonna buy the BKB and then that's
and then
it might be
Lion.
go time.
and
like-
to your question, Hervos has a heart.
Yeah, yeah, he picked it up. Yeah, so 3,800 HP, the guy, and that's what I mean. This is without even considering the Wisp overcharge too. Like he's just absolutely colossal. So making the illusions nigh unkillable is definitely the way to go. And after that, I mean, the world's your oyster. I mean, EC would be pretty damn good too, just so you have a little bit easier time with the high ground. Add more armor to make it even more difficult to get out the illusions.
Maybe Scotty kite Ursa even more. I don't know if they need to cut him even.
No, he's not doing enough fights really. I mean, yeah, he's picking on Yol, and the Wisp can get around him. And there's your smoke. I go right up. They're gonna see if they can get the CK now, which it's gonna be a tall order.
They don't have any vision.
No, but they'll have the Nage Coffin to go in.
They're
I mean,
running
I
straight
don't know if
towards
they're
their
praying.
boss.
I don't know if they're just praying for like a miracle orchid play or
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
yo,
There's
Focus be
always
able
the
to
real
scout him out
way
here.
out. Even if they get him.
Oh, he blinks the wrong way.
Our men?
Aramen.
Yeah, Zusol's gonna scout
He's also
everyone.
gonna scout him out.
Good tornado.
Yeah,
and he got them both.
they really want to close. They commit the black hole, they get the finger, and they actually do take him out. So a ridiculous amount of gold. KB is going to work here for both the Invoker and let's see how much gold that was for that double. Ooh, 3K
3k
swing.
gold
Yeah.
exchange.
That's the thing. It's like it's
For 2
committed
kills.
a lot, but it's so worth it. Getting the Chaos Knight out for 76 seconds.
Without
and-
buyback.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah, he bought the
is
heart.
under
It was.
attack.
I was
You don't
wondering
have
if he was gonna
buyback,
pull
not
the
on the
goal.
Wisp and on her both, so
Yeah, and it's not. I mean, they can chrono to buy time, but I mean, we've still got a full 50 seconds here of no Havos, so they can do quite a bit of damage here. Fortunately, there's pretty good wave clear, so yeah, I think they're just gonna count their winnings and just farm out the
gonna
jungle
get
and
tier
get
2
the hell out
mid
of there.
maybe. Nope, they're just TPing back, I guess.
Pretty low, but I mean,
I think they could have gotten it. I mean, as you said before, Wisp without her boost is kinda underwhelming.
yeah. But I don't think that they know that Havos doesn't have buyback. I mean, because if they would have kept pressuring just to see,
has
they
a
could have
buyback now.
tested the waters.
Really?
Yeah.
Got
Well,
it.
I mean that's not counting death cost too. But I think they weren't really sure if he had it or not. And I mean, if he would have bought back, I mean, it would have been he would have just ran rampant on them. So playing it
I think
safe.
Ursa illusions are the most underwhelming thing in the game. They hit for nothing.
Check out F5, bring it back. They did the XP actually. Photograph swung the other way, but they brought it back as far as gold net worth is concerned. So
I got my dream. It's a pretty... I don't know if it's a close game or it's just like the couple of good kills they got on our post just gave them the the game back.
it's hard to gauge because there hasn't been a straight up 5v5 engagement in over 15 minutes. So it's really hard to gauge like how it's going. It's mostly just been pickoffs on both sides, which is really that's how BM need to play right now. At least until I mean Nature still needs another like 8 items, but.
Also, we need
Like
to think about the fact that I lost my thing. Kaiser is almost level 20, so they're gonna have the Tornado EMP.
Yeah, and he's actually working
gonna wreck
towards
the ghosts.
an Octarine core. So he's gonna be able to spam out quite a bit of fun things this way, and
They want to do Roche, but there's a Horde Spirit. They just kill it.
I think they still can. I mean, it's
Yeah,
really not
they're
gonna be
gonna
that
do
big of
it.
an issue, and they don't even have to commit a lot for it too either.
Brood Mothers are way too far to react
Yeah.
to this one.
Actually, the Nature's Prophet TP's forward, Yul seeks them out. Wolf gets orchided right away, and they're gonna
Oh,
forego the rush. They want
F22.
the kill. It's gonna get blown up. Tornado comes out. Meatball deafening blast combo. Zeus all comes out. They're just gonna hopefully pick up the Zeus here. Buyback on the Nature's Prophet. They finish off the Zeus. Focus. Not gonna be able to. He's not gonna get the kill. He's not gonna get the Aegis, but he will get it. He will get his life taken from him. Here, Chronosphere. Another whiff, unfortunately. But not too big
That
of a deal.
wasn't too bad.
Yeah, all things considered, I mean, the way it started out, the buyback on the Nature's Prophet does kind of suck, just because it's going to limit him getting another item. And this is actually going to make it a little bit worse here, is Enigma, who was out, and he was perfectly safe, comes back for some reason, and Devo's just there to pick him up.
Yeah, S22 is trying to push top. He's getting decent damage actually on the tier 3, but Void is there
Yeah.
to...
The unfortunate
He's
thing, he's not getting jack for gold because of the buyback penalty, unfortunately. So,
No, but look at the tier 3.
yeah, I think
Down to
they're gonna
100
need
HP.
more than a Rax, though. Down a Rax. I mean, the wave clear for F5 is pretty terrible, actually. Completely honest, but they can rat. I mean, more power to them. It's just that's literally the only opportunity they're gonna get, just because the relocate wasn't ready. So that and the pickup potential is just absurd, anyway.
Yeah, and Ghostic has his Ags, so it's not that bad to whiff Chrono. Gonna have it back in 40
Oh,
seconds,
did?
so they can take
Yeah,
another
so
fight.
this is it's not necessarily Jarika, but this is like considering the last Void game, like this is as good as it can be, at least at this point. I think eventually, a casual Maelstrom would be nice just to help clear out the waves. Just don't really have a whole lot in that department, unfortunately.
They only have Zeus, pretty much, and Wisp Balls. But
not the most effective. Okay, so he does go for the AC. I think that's the pickup for sure. After that, I mean, the world is still his oyster. He can really do
he's
whatever he wants.
so tanky. 21
He sold
armor
the-
with
did he sell
almost
the
4k
minus?
HP.
Yeah, he sold the minus to keep the last drum charge. I like it. I think theoretically you can still do bots. I mean, they're not really necessary with the Wisp, but hurt.
So do you think S22 is gonna go, is he going BKB, or is he going full rat now? Just Ags, and try to end this
Normally,
somehow
I
with batting.
am so against Aghanim Scepter on Nature's Process because late in the game it just becomes you become a buffet.
feeding
You're
tool.
perpetually, you're just feeding your opponent more and more. But this game, it's actually not bad, and Babos is just gonna start whacking the shit out of this T3 here.
Zeus isn't there. He's carrying the Aegis,
A lot
but
of damage. He's gonna be able to get this tower for free. Joker comes in. He's not gonna bother with the combo as he misses the tornado. The rest of his team's around though, and now this is a dieback here. He's just no buyback anymore. And oh no, the line, the gem is down too. This could not go any worse. He
There's a
hit the
black
hole,
hole, or
but there's no follow up here.
Ghostic
There
jumps
comes the
right
meatball
into the
definitely
black
flat.
hole.
Boast is just so damn tanky. Pops the Phantasm. Now he's just gonna go to town. Triple kill here. Kyrie's just still with the BKB. He's gonna stay alive a little bit longer. Chronosphere comes out. The Ursa not really able to do anything. Be wasted, but they do defend the racks.
yeah, but Host with the heart, he's just gonna regen back up.
Yeah, and now they've already
He relax.
busted their nut. That's pretty much it. That's all they have. Antize comes out. Do a lot of damage here. But
Yeah,
Ghost is just
they don't
too
have any
strong.
buybacks.
Kaiser just fought back with the Invoker, but I mean, it's really it's an uphill battle here. They were just going for heroes. They're not even worried about the racks. They'll go back down with the illusions, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a GG.
there's no real rat component either, as the Nature's Prophet's still dead. There's not really any countermeasures that they can take, but Babos and the rest of Fantastic Five can just rotate mid and Get a second Rax here. Everyone's gonna be back up though. Ursa's gonna go right in. They're gonna try to get Ghost Sticks, but they're just gonna go kite the Ursa now. TKB's still down.
Oh, but he got
Chrono's backing
chronoed.
up already. Take out
Yeah,
the
and
core
it's
line, and there's a GG call. That is how this one will end. Wow. Not quite as convincing as game 1, but still, I mean, it's...
There were a couple of almost throws during mid-game, but I mean,
Yeah.
they got back into the game at some point.
Yeah,
Like, look at the
think...
graph. It's not that amazing.
Yeah, I think Broodmother did a pretty damn good job though, just kind of knowing what they had to do. They get all the pickoffs on they could on Havos, and I mean you saw it's like 3k gold per time they took him down. So really nice way to get in. They tried to control the Roche pit as best they could, but it's just
Yeah,
I mean,
24 kills and 3 deaths.